Former Columbia City priest will not be serving jail time in a sexual assault case involving two young women. David Hunick previously served as priest St. Paul of the Cross Catholic Church in Columbia City and as chaplain of Bishop Dwenger High School in Fort Wayne. Fox 55's Kelsey Mannix was at that hearing and tells us what led the prosecutors to agree to a plea.
Former priest David Hunick will spend 180 days under house arrest for 2 counts of battery resulting in moderate bodily injury. As part of the plea agreement, the initial 6 charges against him were dropped. I spoke with Whitley County prosecutor DJ Sigler, and he said the victims in this case were very influential in determining this sentence.
Extraordinary, just extraordinary young women.
Sigler says both advocated for home detention as punishment for the 2 battery counts. Both came with a 1-year jail sentence, and all but 90 days were suspended on each. They will be served consecutively.
The victims should generate the impact that they want to see in the world. And this is what we understand as prosecutors.
Mike McDonald with Survivors Network of Those Abused by Priests says the sentence is light, and he was surprised to hear the result. He says prosecutors and judges
have the opportunity to set the example, to make the message clear that this is not going to be tolerated.
Both victims spoke in court today. One addressed Hunick directly, saying he violated boundaries as an influential adult in her life. But ultimately, she said she forgave him. The second victim addressed the court and said she does not believe Hunick is a danger to the public and asked that he be sentenced to home detention.
And I'm extraordinarily grateful for their courage.
Hunick also spoke in court, apologizing to the state of Indiana and the 2 victims, but he did not address either of them by name. He will not have to register as a sex offender, and Sigler says the victims said it wasn't necessary. McDonald says this case serves as a notice to the public that incidents like this are still happening.
This is not a thing of the past. This is still very much a thing of the present.
And because of that, Sigler says it's important for those in power to enforce the law, but also honor what those affected want.
We are doing all that we can as prosecutors, as police, as humans to make sure that our kids are safe, to make sure that our young people are safe. That's it. That's all I want people to understand.
After the 180 days of house arrest, Hunick will be on probation for the remainder of the 2-year suspended sentence. He will also have to do 80 hours of community service. Reporting in Columbia City, I'm Kelsey Mannix, Fox 55 News.
And the Catholic Diocese of Fort Wayne South Bend releasing a statement thanking the Columbia City Police and Whitley County court system for their work in the case, and saying, end quote, in consultation with the Diocesan Review Board, Father Hunick was placed on our public list of clergy credibly accused of sexual abuse of a minor. We will continue our process of Father Hunick in the church, and he remains suspended from all public ministry.